Legend Total War here, and today we've got a 7-year disaster battle playing as the Awakened going up against the Hunts Marshal Expedition. So he's standing outside of the settlement, and I think his army's in camp stance, and Markus Wulfhart has come in here with 2 armies and also some forces from the New World colonies to take you out. And his army is really badly damaged there. If it was at full strength, this probably wouldn't be a problem. But part of the problem with this situation is that their ability is going to activate as soon as they come onto the battlefield. And this is actually really useful for soaking up damage. So basically what usually happens with a Necrofex army, they use up most of their ammo before anyone gets into the melee. Then they go into melee and they're not particularly good at it, right? That's just there as sort of like a last resort. Then they get to 50% health and then these things drop and they soak up all the damage around it, so that they can keep fighting really effectively. Now, if they don't have that, that really reduces their effectiveness. So it's really important that your Necrofex Colossus units come onto the battlefield at least half strength. Now, this is one of those cases where we can get out of this situation without losing the army because he's not sitting inside the settlement. What we want to do here is, it doesn't matter about controlling large armies, we go into the battle, we can't auto-resolve this, we'll lose everything. We go into the battle, immediately concede defeat before anyone shows up. Now, there's a whole bunch of questions that happened last time when I did something like this, where, oh, why don't you stay onto the battlefield and heal a little bit before conceding defeat? The problem is that if there's any units on the battlefield when you hit concede defeat, not always, but there is a chance that those units will get wiped out completely. So there's no point healing units that have a chance of getting wiped out. Whereas if I concede defeat at the start of the battle, there is no chance of anyone getting wiped out. We're just not going to get any healing, that's all. Now, looking at Luther Harkon, there is a chance that one of his items will get stolen because he's losing a battle. So he could lose the Potion of Toughness, could lose the Dragonbane Gem, Trickster's Helm. Yeah, there's a chance of that happening. But losing an item is better than losing your entire army. So let's just jump in here and try to solve the situation. Because it's not like this city is worth anything. He must have just captured it. But he definitely should have... If you want to have a better chance of winning the battle, he should have stood inside the settlement. Because I think what he was trying to do is stand outside of it to get that 5 extra melee defense. But the problem is, when they attack the settlement and not the army, you don't get any of the base power reserves from the skills from all those wizards. So the amount of magic that you get is severely reduced. So instead of having like 125 wins, you only end up with, what do you got, 70. Which is, you know, a couple in a Hex, maybe 1 Wind of Death, maybe a Vanguard's Revenge, and that's it, you're spent. And there's too many units in here to deal with that. So here's what we do. We hit start deployment, start battle, and before any of them come onto the battlefield, concede defeat. Now the funny thing is about this is that you still end up doing a lot of damage to the enemy, because, like, look how much damage these, like, as if that unit was ever going to do that much damage, because it still kind of takes these guys here into consideration, but I guarantee you not a bit of damage was done on them. Now the thing is, if they occupy the settlement, they'll of course replenish over the end turn, but that's okay. Because it's so important to be the attacker. So we lose the battle, but we don't lose the army. They're not hurt at all. Yeah, takes the Potion of Toughness. But the thing is, Luther Harkon doesn't really need a Potion of Toughness. And you're going to lose the battle anyway.
Fight another day.
Then they just sack the settlement. Okay. Are they going to sack and occupy it? So yeah, it was just like, you just weren't really in any serious risk there. And now we can clean up over the end turn. Not only will we get some replenishment, there's a chance that we can steal the Potion of Toughness back, but you can always get more. And like I said, he doesn't even need it. It's unfortunate, but that is the best case scenario. Because if we had fought... Oh, they're going to occupy it. Never mind, we'll just take it back. I think the other army there is an ambush stance, which our army is not susceptible to... Like, we're not really badly hurt by ambushes. So, not a big deal there. But yeah, I'll clean this situation up here. Because yeah, if I had fought that battle, and let's just say, hypothetically, it went perfectly, I guarantee there was no way everyone was going to come out of that alive. There was no way that was going to happen. It was too badly damaged. Especially considering they were coming in from a bad reinforcement zone. Sometimes you got to know when to fold them. And when to hold them. And that was a fold them time. Because, yeah, sometimes even if you can win a battle, you shouldn't still fight the battle. Because winning or losing is not the most important thing. Okay, so we're a little bit damaged, but luckily we do have a lot of vampire wizards here, so we can heal while we fight. So yeah, there's an army there. We could also go to Hexoatl to take on Markus Wulfhart, try to get our item back. Or we could go to Port Reaver first and then go to it. But if we have a look at them, they're not particularly dangerous. Oh, I see. They were out of territory. You were just about finishing them off.
I will not obey.
Okay.
Speak up.
So I'm pretty sure there's an army here. Maybe they're trying to stop us from getting into that settlement. Let's have a look at your stuff here. So you didn't give that one immortality because he's got a... I see, not a good trait. Well, here's the thing then. If you probably shouldn't put all these items on it. Also, the recruitment cost Lord's Army, that doesn't apply if that says Lord's Army on a hero. You're getting the research rate, but you should put that on a Lord then, because otherwise you run the risk of losing it. You know, this one's got a Helm of Discord as well. This one here is knowledgeable. Yeah, you definitely want to keep that alive. Yeah, this is all fairly good stuff here. I won't put any points into it, let you choose whatever you want with that. And this one here, discipline, so you want to keep that one alive. Then, what I don't understand is, why do you have the items on this one that could die and you lose them all, and not on this one, which you're going to want to make immortal? And this one here, fleet-footed, okay. So I think you got it around the wrong way with that. Okay, so let's see. If I come over here, there's plenty of movement. So let's firstly go get ambushed by this dipshit over here.
The land is eaten.
And it didn't even ambush us. Now we get to fight this battle on a somewhat even term, and hopefully we can actually get out of this without even taking any damage whatsoever, and actually recover our casualties. Not casualties, recover our health. Main thing that we need to focus on, though, are all of those guns and the war wagons. Don't worry too much about the melee infantry. But yeah, there's so many occasions where people are so terrified of even taking one defeat that they, like, put themselves in such... They put their armies in danger to save a piece of shit settlement. Like, who cares about Port Reaver? Or whatever it was called. Who fucking cares? Yeah, you saved the city! And lost a really expensive army in the process. So yeah, usually I like to make them a bit tighter formation and then go super loose. Okay, so Luther Harkon has a decent amount of missile resistance, so try to keep the guns firing on him. Yeah, see, look at this. We do not want that happening. That's bad. Because none of this stuff is going to get to the front line in time. That's a lot of bounce of power that we just end up losing. So we've got to really try to make sure we heal them. And look here, look, 125 wins is how much we had. So much more spellcasting we get in this situation here. Which means more healing, more Winds of Death, or Vanguard's Revenge, whatever you want. So yeah, keep all the missile units back shooting at Luther Harkon. He doesn't need the potion of toughness, because he naturally heals. Just don't need to make it difficult on yourself, yeah. So, definitely taking some damage, because I can't dodge these bullets completely. But it is keeping them back, while we absolutely shred all their other forces. Yeah, these guys are going to expire before they get there. Cool, victory's in our grasp. It's never under any question there. Okay, Luther Harkon. No, just keep him out there for a bit longer. He's fine. Okay, gotta keep casting, because 30 wins. Just let them keep shooting at whatever, it's fine. Okay, we could use a Vanguard's Revenge, but they're not really in tight formation there, so there's a good chance I just end up missing. Now, if you're wondering why am I not overcasting the their heal spells is because I don't want to risk these guys here taking any damage. A miscast just isn't worth it. You know, ever since they nerfed, what's it called, Invocation of Nehek, because it used to be able to heal, you know, everyone in a blob. Now it only can heal 4 units. I very rarely use it, just because the risk of miscast just isn't worth it. Not unless you, like, desperately need the heal really quickly, which we don't. Okay, Wulfhart God needs to get back now. He's done enough. Alright, now start shooting at the gunners. Now the great thing here as well is that because these guys aren't on force march, we get to fight them again to get even more healing. Wulfhart just stays out of it. Let these guys here tank it because they've got good missile resistance as well. I think putting 3 Mongol Haunters in the army was a fairly good choice. So if you ever look at one of their missile resistance, oh yeah. There you go. The big thing here is this: guns just do so much damage that even if you do have 90% missile resistance, they're still going to do a noticeable amount of damage, and they are just really hard to dodge. And you can see the Necrophexes are in much better shape now. There's still a few that would be below half health. Okay, there's the army losses. Yeah, go run them down. And with what magic we can, let's try and heal as much as possible. Another thing that we can do is try to cheese the Curse of Undeath. This doesn't provide a lot of health, but it's better than nothing. Where we just put a summon down and then summon Wind of Death like way over there, and we still get the Curse of Undeath, so everyone heals by about 60 health. And we didn't use up any Winds of Magic. You know, only do that when you're totally desperate for magic. It's actually easier to do it if you've got the Gaze of Nagash, because you can just move out of the way with that one, because you got to stand still in order to cast it. I think Wulfhart needs a heal as well.
My cutlass thirsts.
Because yeah, no post-battle options are going to be available for us to heal. So let's try to make sure that these guys here are at least above 50% so we don't waste that damn ability, because it's really useful. Probably only going to get one more heal in if we're lucky. And these guys here got a lot of healing just because of the Curse of Undeath. What's going on? I thought the battle would be over by now. I'm not complaining because it's giving Wulfhart more time to heal. Do any of these guys cast it for 5 wins? Oh, this guy here. This guy should be our main caster, I think. What's going on? Oh, look at that! I didn't even realize it. Okay, this is great. Why don't we go and shoot at them? They're all derped out. I've seen this happen. Oh no, I shouldn't have made any movements because then it made them move. Oh, I should have just left them there. Oh well. Oh well. They were derped out for some reason. Alright, I'd say we recovered on that battle a fair bit. Even Wulfhart, who took a lot of bullets to the face, ended up with more health. There might be 1 or 2 units, specifically this one here, that might be a little bit more damaged. The wizards are in much better shape. The Necrophexes are also in much better shape. And that army there is not in good shape. But yeah, we're gonna go get back that fucking item.
knows victory.
Give me back my potion.
Let them live.
Okay, now if I go over and attack this one here, I might not be able to get to Hexawaddle. So how many armies do you have? 2. Okay. Yeah, they're pretty strong. Allied with Clan Pestilence. Okay, whatever. That's a bit of an iffy choice, but that's up to you. So where is your other army?
All bones on deck.
Right, I see you've got a good thing going on here. Yeah, you better get that before the Skaven get it and take it down to tier 1.
The sea brings death. A steadfast deputy.
I don't know what's so beastie about him. I don't think that is. This one isn't even a one with fleet building capabilities, but whatever, that's fine. You should definitely try to get that as soon as possible because those are essentially legendary lords. They're really good. All right, so if I come over to here, ooh, I might actually have enough movement to get there. To get to Hexawaddle, because that's a way bigger prize than Port Reaver, and it's tier 4.
My madness is not.
And these guys here are only going to recruit garbage units, so they're not going to be of any serious threat. They can't make it to Swamp Town next turn, so you could go from Hexawaddle back down that way. Of course, if you capture Hexawaddle and they've got more armies over here, you definitely should hold on to it. Plus, Maku Peaks looks like it's under threat. It would be good to have these guys here ready to strike. So yeah, a bit of a risk there to take him out, because that would be good for some more healing. But I think I've got just enough to hit him and then come over here. Again, I'll save your levels up for later. Okay, we want to fight this manually. Again, primarily just to get loads of heals. We don't need to worry about tanking them this time. They're going to get the army losses almost immediately. They can't do anything to us. This is purely just about recovering as much as possible before we go and capture Hexawaddle to go get that damn potion back. Now the thing is, even if I beat Markus Wulfhart, there's no guarantee that we'll get the item back, because I don't think he's got it equipped at the moment, because it takes a full turn for it to be equipped. But I'm not sure if it happens at the beginning of everyone's turn, like as in the beginning of your turn, or beginning of their next turn, because I know he equipped it. I saw it. Okay, so let's get to it. Okay, so 2 of them are still below half health. That's better than it was before. Oh, if they just want to sit there, that's even better. Yeah, they don't even want to come at us. Oh, cool. That gives us a chance to use up all of our magic before we even have to do anything. We can heal these guys almost fully. And that allows us as well to just use this one here, because it's significantly cheaper. I mean, you might think, oh, it's only 1 Winds of Magic. Yeah, but it'll make up for like maybe 10 extra spell casts over the course of the battle. And the more spell casts we do, the more Curse of... Yeah, okay, good, he's got it. Pretty silly if he didn't. The more Curse of Undeaths we could use. Anyway, you gotta give time for the Winds of Magic to regenerate. Which is fine at the moment, but... Well, this region must be better for Winds of Magic because we got a lot more... Oh, no, we got a lot more reserve because I had, like, multiple Arcane Conduits going. And this is how you use the Necrofex Colossus army. You have to make sure you're the attacker in the situation so you can keep recovering on these minor battles. You don't throw them into these impossible situations being like, it's okay, I got a Necrofex army, you can't lose. No, I get so many disaster battles with Necrofexes because people get so arrogant with them. You know what? I try to discourage people from actually just going straight towards Doomstacks these days because there is a bit of a misconception that if you just build a Doomstack, you win. It's just not true at all, because you have to take care of your Doomstack. You gotta take care of them. They're often very expensive to build. Sometimes in many campaigns, it's better not to build a Doomstack and just, you know, go a little bit cheaper and have more armies. But yeah, you build a Doom stack when you need somebody that's going to be fighting like 20 battles a turn sort of thing, but you're going to treat them correctly and actually be the attacker, not let those armies come to you all at once. See, by doing this, we can maintain their stamina across multiple battles. Because this is a really good army. 3 vampire wizards in here. Or, you know what? It would have been good to have 1 deep in there, because deep magic's very useful as well. For the Vampire Coast, it's actually better to use Vangeist's Revenge than Wind of Death, because non-overcasted Vangeist's Revenge does about the same amount of damage as overcasted Wind of Death, and it's just way cheaper. Also, there are no Vampire Coast characters that get the Lore Master of Vampires. See, one of the things for the Vampire Counts that makes them so effective is that they can reduce the Winds of Magic cost for Wind of Death. And also, their army complements Winds of Death a lot more because they skeleton spam, whereas Necrophect spam doesn't really lead to those sort of situations where, you know, you're going to have a huge blob coming at you. Oh, wait, I used the wrong one there. Okay, just a little bit more and then we'll charge up. Because we're in really good shape here now. None of them are going to pop down the abandoned ship at the beginning of the battle, at least. Just a couple more. Because, yeah, I've used up a lot of our wins there. This guy here has been healing just off Curse of Undeath. Alright, let's move up. I reckon the Necrophect's Doomstack is actually going to be even more effective in Warhammer 3, since it seems like healing spells are going to be percentage based, not like a static number. So high hit point units are going to benefit more from heal magic than before. But units like Cairn Wraiths, they're going to suffer from that update. They're not going to get as much healing out of it. There we go. We got 1 or 2 more casts in, but that army is completely gone, and we're almost at full strength. Time to get our revenge. Alright, we're out of magic. Well done. Let's just hope we can actually make it to Hexoidal. I might have used up too much movement. Looks like we're okay. Yep, got just enough. So yeah, we could take Port Reaver, but like I said, it's a tier 1 settlement, whereas this is a tier 4. That's going to really hurt them, where this... I mean, eliminating that faction definitely would be good, but we got to go get my potion back. Oh, hang on, stop. Yeah, he doesn't have it equipped. I think you can still steal it. Do you have Lightning Strike? Alright, cool. Good job.
No way. By Sigma, no.
And there's another army there as well. That shouldn't matter. Okay, I don't need to do any of the levels up here because these guys are still potentially full effective. Let's Lightning Strike Markus Wulfhart first and see if we can get that item. And then... Ooh, should we fight that? That's a disaster battle. You shouldn't. I'm just wondering if I can win it. Because people came here looking for a disaster battle. And this is about as many forces that you were going to deal with in the first place. But now we have a healed army. Should I do it? Yeah, legend, do it. Do the stupid thing. Yeah, I mean, I spent all that time healing. Alright, let's do the stupid. Let's do the stupid. Let's not lightning strike it. Guy says in the video, no, I want my army at full strength. You'll be able to attack Hexawattle over the end turn. Oh, good, it's a choke point battle as well. You'll be able to attack Hexawattle over the end turn and recover whatever damage I get taken on us over here. Who knows, we might absolutely wreck him in this fight. Alright, so we want to get over to the choke point straight away. Reinforcements coming in from that side. Okay, I might stay in loose formation. I want these guys down here, ready to tank.
Captain!
And now, since we don't need to worry too much about heal magic, I'm gonna use Vanguard's Revenge. Let's go, 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 go. Good shot. Oh, they're stalking. That's fine, that's fine. Don't let them cross over here. Okay, really want to be shooting at their missile units as much as possible because that's the stuff that fucks us up the most.
Vampire captain!
Into position!
Bit more. Time for our revenge. I want my potion back, bitch! I may have stolen it, but I want my stolen shit back. Oh, 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 oh. Stay there, stay there. No, I goofed it.
Their time is up!
Just thinking maybe we could... Yeah, that seems alright. That seems alright. Good. Markus Wulfhart's army is already really badly damaged.
Quickly now!
Okay, that one's got the Helm of Discord. I don't think I really needed it just yet. Save it for a little bit later because we were pummeling that stuff really hard. And also, Marcus's army is on force march, so it's not going to fight as well as the other one coming over here.
Fleet captain! I'll drink soon.
With pleasure!
Do the same!
Okay. Yeah, I see what they're trying to do, and I'm not going to let that happen. Actually, no, I'm going to let it happen, but I'm going to punish them for it. Oh, no, no, I need this!
Captain to you!
I'll have to, like, land in there just to buy some time.
Maneuvering! Time to die! Quickly now!
It'll still be fine in a few minutes. Yeah, well, in 30 seconds. They're doing just fine. Yeah, just hold off on that.
My word! I see it!
At once! Fleet captain!
Ready! Covering
Come on, 10 more seconds. I need this.
into position! I'm
If we get this off, it'll be so much damage done to them.
With haste! Who's next? Yes, very well. Covering ground!
Okay, Marcus is... sorry, not Marcus. Luther has taken tons of damage there. I don't think that was an... oh, that was a pretty good cast. I'm happy with that. Let's bring him back. Give him some time to heal.
Master of the grave ship!
Probably should have just used this. Where is it? Yeah, go for the gunner stuff over there. And here.
Fleet captain!
No, not you. Get back. Yeah, don't worry about that. Low impact abilities. Don't worry about that too much.
Maneuvering!
Vampire captain!
Into position!
Okay, we should be okay to actually use that breath attack here, since we're not under any missile fire. I don't like using sort of low impact shrieks when you're getting shot. It's usually not a good idea. Okay, I want to cast that again over here. Since they're looking pretty blobbed up, that looks good. Oh yeah, there's more forces coming. That'll be fine.
This way.
Let's just try to round him up a little bit, so we can get even more kills on him.
Captain to you.
There's Markus. I'm gonna go kill him. This is probably not really a good call there. Just keep saving up the wins. Gotta love how they went walking all the way up here. The AI is really bad on this map. Oh shit, he's actually really badly damaged. I should probably take him out of here.
Quickly now. Maneuvering.
Ah, it's not worth it. It's just not worth it.
Who's next? I'm going. Now. Into position.
Yes.
Yeah, I think I'd much rather just get a heal in. Oh, he's trying to shoot me. Dodge, 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 dodge. Oh, he shot his own troops. Okay. Yeah, this map is not working out for him. Okay, you're having a hard time shooting. Just move back over there a little bit. Yeah, it's better if Luther could just heal on his own. That way we don't have to spend any magic.
On my word.
And if anyone should go fight him, it should be these guys here, because they got more missile resistance than Luther Harkon, I think.
Fleet
Alright, maybe if I come over here and summon one of these, it'll keep him back a little bit. Oh, I see. They wanted to get up the hill and then charge down at me.
Kill them.
I don't think that was a good idea. Yeah, go for Markus Wulfhart there.
Master of the great ship. See that rock.
Yeah, I want that pushing the healing back.
They are lambs.
Nope, they're changing their mind again. Do you know what this army could really use as well? A gunnery white. Replenish ammo. It's not essential for this army, but could have been useful for a bit more ammo. This gun's facing the wrong way. Alright, that seems like an okay cast. I'll take it. Since we're running out of ammo, might as well start using some magic up. Right, go after Markus Wulfhart. Good, deleted most of the missile units there. Alright, now the necrophexes are basically just melee units. So send them at the weakest troops.
Now.
Aye, sir.
And there's the army losses. We did it. Alright, we didn't end up taking too much damage. So Markus Wulfhart's army gets completely wiped out, and the garrison is now considerably weaker. Why did that take him out of the control group? Let me see that. If I do this... Stupid. Yeah, wound him. I mean, he gets wounded anyway, but just do it. Do it again. Oh, you better bloody get him. I don't know if wounding the Lord gives a better chance of, Oh my, how'd he get away? Whatever. I don't know if wounding the Lord gives you a better chance of stealing their items. I don't think so, because it's not like Luther Harkon got wounded in the previous fight. That must be too far away. Alright, that'll do. What a difference it makes when you're the attacker in a favorable situation. Even when you are against like similar sort of odds. Similar, it wasn't quite... Obviously, it would have been a lot more difficult if our army was super badly damaged. That's why it's important. You gotta keep your army nice and healthy. You gotta be the attacker. The AI just performs vastly worse. The only problem here... Give me the fucking item back. I don't think he's gonna give it back. Oh well.
Freedom is not free.
You take my item. Oh, missile resistance. That's very nice for him. And that's another thing as well. In that battle there, if you had won it, you wouldn't get his defeat trait because only the commanding general gets the trait. Missile strength as well for the Lord's army. But yeah, that missile resistance will make it a lot easier to deal with those guns. And now you can just auto-resolve this. Yeah, look at this lazy time.
A mass mad at it, you. Luther Harkon.
And I think that situation is significantly better than where we started it with. Your army's in better shape. You got more levels up. Markus Wulfhart's down. 3 of his armies got wiped out. His strength ranking went from being stronger than us to being weaker than us. And sure, we lost the Port Reaver. Oh no, tier 1 settlement. Oh, it may have been tier 2 or even tier 3. No, it couldn't have been tier 3 when we captured it. Yeah, he maybe captured it at tier 3 and it was tier 2 and we lost it, so whatever. If you give them a few turns, they'll build it back up for you. Or what I would do over the next turn is just go back over there and retake it straight away, because you just want to eliminate that faction. Put down some walls over here while you're taking out this area and then clean up the area. But I don't think, if you're aggressive, I don't think they're going to recover. Anyway, that's the end of this one here, guys. Hope you learned something. Hope you enjoyed it. Appreciate you, and I'll see you next time, fuckers. Bye.